talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but that's me, I'm stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay, and say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. And all things that you say, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember, you're shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Take Me On. The song is Take On Me by Aha. It's an unplugged version. This is Christopher Gonzalez and Michael Barr. It's a nightclub. It's an intermediate, but it's not too bad. It's got some unique steps in it. Okay, so Take Me On. You're gonna start the dance with a quarter right turn, stepping on your left. So you step and you're already a quarter. It flows from the end of the dance in the beginning, so I feel like the only time this feels slightly awkward is the very start of the dance. So you start stepping left, but you quarter right turn. I lift that right foot up. Now the whole rhythm of the dance, 1, 2, and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. The whole thing is consistent. So this happens on the 1. On the 2 and, I'm going to step side right, cross over, left over right. This takes me into a nightclub 2-step. So I'm going to nightclub side, rock, recover. Then, as I step side again, as if I was doing another nightclub, I'm not. I'm going to step, but I'm turning back as I sweep my right foot around. That happens on 5. Okay, so let's get to 5 and we'll figure out what happens from there. So already in the first 8, we're turning a quarter and then another quarter. So you step 1, I turned a quarter, side step 2, and nightclub basic, 3, rock, 4, and. I'm going to step side on my left, but I'm turning, so I'm taking a step back, 5. As I take that left step, I'm sweeping my right front to back, front to back. Right, one more time from the top, and I'll keep going. So ready, we go 1, side step 2, and basic 3, 4, and sweep 5. I'm going to cross behind 6, and that side step is on and with the left. I'm going to do a cross rock, side rock. So that's 7 and 8 and. You can guess where I'm about to go with this because I just went front, side. I am going to go back with it on the 1. But don't get there, don't get ahead of me too much. So we do a front cross rock and then a side rock. So we came here, we were here on 5. I'm going to go behind, side, front, rock, side, rock. Okay, so let's go the whole thing top to bottom. This is a quarter of the dance. Ready? Left foot is free. 1, 2, and basic. 4, and sweep 5. Behind and cross, rock, side, rock. Okay, all that so far with counts. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. 4, sweep it 5, 6, rock it 7, and 8, and. I'm going to keep going. So I'm taking that step behind myself. I'm going to do this to the 6 because that's where I am right now, but I will turn around so you can see it on the other side. You're going to go behind with a sweep on the 1. Again, your right foot is stepping behind as you sweep your left front to back on the 1. 2, and. So I'm kind of doing that little sweep, the same thing I've been doing the whole time, behind side. 1, 2, and. On 3, you're going to cross rock in front of yourself, but it's more like a little press. 3, 4, and. So see from here, the beginning of that 8, I sweep 1, 2, and rock 3, 4, and. So I come here, and then I come right back center. So let me do it this direction. I just did 7 and 8, and sweep 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay? Good. I'm about to have a turn, so I don't want to keep going just yet. Let's take all of that from the top. Ready, left foot. Ready, and a 1, 2, basic 3, 4, turn and 5, 6, rock it 7 and 8, sweep 1, 2, rock 3, 4, and. Good. This is a 2-wall dance. 2-wall. So let's do everything we just did. I'm going to do it to the 6 so that way you can see it. You can still do it to your 12 if you'd like. Ready? So left foot free. Ready, and 1, 2, basic 3, 4, sweep it 5, 6, rock it 7 and 8, sweep it 1, 2, rock 3, 4, and. So I'm here. I'm going to cross that toe over on the 5. Cross it over on the 5. I'm going to unwind on 6. Keeping weight on my left. 6. Step through and. So that was a 3/4 unwind. So here on 5, I'm going to my right shoulder. 5, 6, and. The next counts to end this 8, 7, and 8, and 2 full turns. You don't have to do 2 full turns, but I'm going to teach you the way it's written. So that and count where you step forward on your right foot, that's a prep. I put my right arm forward with that right foot because I'm going to be turning right. It'll help pull me in the right direction. So I'm turning right, I'm going to step my left, 7, and 8, and. Okay? 2 full turns. So each time you step your right foot, I want you straight forward, your left foot stepping back. 7 and 8 and. Okay? Now, remember I'm on the reverse wall because I started on the 6. Okay. I know, I'm reversed so that y'all could see leading up to it. I'm going to go ahead and do the 6 o'clock wall again. These first full 2 8s, so we're halfway through the dance. Ready, left foot starts. Ready, and 1, 2, basic 3, 4, sweep at 5, 6, rock at 7, and 8, sweep at 1, 2, rock at 3, 4, cross at 5, unwind, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, you can take 4 steps if you like, or you could do 1 turn and 2 steps. That would look like 6 and, 7 and 8 and. That's probably the easiest option only because if you take 4 steps, you might lose track. If you do 2 full turns, you might lose your focus. So I kind of think it's a good in between to do 1 turn and 2 walks. You would end that with your right foot. 6 and, 7 and 8 and. And I do that when I'm practicing all the time, just tiptoe. All right, one more time from the top. I'm going to face the 6 o'clock wall. Ready, and 1, 2 and 3, 4, sweep at 5, 6 and 7 and 8, sweep at 1, 2, rock at 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Always look where you're going with the turns too. Don't be looking everywhere else. Just find one place on the wall of the direction you want to go, and that's where your head needs to focus every time you turn around. Okay, so to keep going is going to involve me doing another turn. So 8 and. I'm stepping forward on the 1, and as I do that, I'm pulling my right foot forward in a low lift. All right? So I go 1, 2, and 3. All right? Again, you ended 8 and with your right foot. You're going to step left, sweeping your right up in a low lift on 1. Back, right, left, touch. Okay, one more time on the counts with that. Ready, left foot. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go over my right shoulder a half turn, maintaining weight on my left. 3, 4, step back on and. Okay? Yes, so you're stepping forward on the left. 1, 2, touch back 3, 4, and. Yeah? Okay. The rest of the 8, you're going to do a sweep and then modified lock. So I'm going to turn this way, y'all can see. I'm stepping back on my left on the 5 with a sweep. So I just turn on the 4 and. I'm going to step back 5. I'm going to step behind, side. So it's almost like I'm locking right here. Lock, step, then right, lock, right, left. Okay, so you want to work those diagonals. The whole time I dance it, everything feels very smooth except this one section. It's not that it's not smooth, it's different. It's different than what we're used to. And so think about those lock steps because I guarantee you once you get the dance down, this will be the part that will get you. So that last part, I'm sweeping 5, lock, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, so you sweep on the 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. I know my feet did it, but somehow I lost an and count. So that was correct. However, I'm doing this way so y'all can see it, but we're on the sidewall. So I'm coming from the lift. 1, 2, and 3, 4, step back, and I'm going to step back again with the left. 5, 6, and 7 and 8 and. Did y'all see those lock steps? I tried to do it big. One more time. 1, 2, touch, 3, turn, 4, and sweep, 5. Lock, and 7, lock, 8, and. We're almost there because the last 8 is probably the easiest, only because we're very familiar. Let's go from the top facing the 6 o'clock wall. Ready, and 1, 2, basic, 3, 4, sweep it, 5, 6, rock it, 7, and 8, sweep it, 1, 2, rock it, 3, 4, cross it, 5, unwind, 6, turn it, 7, and 8, step it, 1, 2, touch it, 3, 4, back sweep, 5, lock, and 7, and 8, and. Woo, this is a dance. This is a dancer's dance. I feel like I'm really pulling from my lyrical background. Okay, I'm going to do this 3 8 counts starting from the 12 o'clock wall, so it might look a little bit different. Bear with me. Same dance. Ready, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, sweep it, 5, 6, rock it, 7, and 8, sweep it, 1, 2, rock, 3, 4, cross, 5, unwind, 6, and 7, and 8, then 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. We were all doing this on the 6 o'clock wall. Let's keep going on 6 with the learning. So 1, 2, touch, 3, turn, 4, and 5, 6, lock, 7, and 8, and. We're going to do a serpentine weave. So we're going to step behind with our right, sweeping our left around, 1, then behind side cross, 2, and 3. As you cross, you're going to sweep your right. So you sweep your left, sweep your right. Nice little circle, serpiente. Serpentine, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it's 1 with the left, 2, and 3 with the right. One more time. You're here, you're stepping behind with your right, sweep your left front to back. Then you go behind with the left, behind, side, cross, sweeping the right. Okay, you're going to cross that over, 4, and. So you finish out that serpiente with the side step. Now you're going to take your right and cross behind. It's a little rock. You're going to gently turn your upper body to the diagonal, 5. But it's briefly, because you're going to recover back on your left on 6. So, that whole 8 so far. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Now on 6, I recover forward. I'm going to be making nearly 2 full turns almost. I'm here on my quarter wall. I'm going to be going to my 12. So I recover 6, and I'm turning over my left, 6 and 7. I should be 3/4 around to my 12. And this is a prep. So I turned over my left. Now I'm going to turn over my right. 8 and. Okay, so you have 3/4 turn around on your right and then a full turn around on your left. So you make a nice little S shape. Top of the 8. 1, 2, and 3. 4, rock it, 5, 6, and into my 6 o'clock wall. 7, and I'm prepping with my right. 8, and. End of dance. Okay, because my left foot is free to start that 1 count again. And I know you're like, what, you're on the 12. It's because I started on the 6. Yeah, we've been doing this walkthrough on the 6 because it was easier to see certain sections. It's a 2-wall dance, no tags, no restarts. Let's go over the final 8. So we're stepping back on the right. 1, sweep. 2, sweep it, 3. 4, rock it, 5, recover, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, you can just do 2 walks there on the end instead of that last turn too. Okay, so from the top on that 6 o'clock wall, because that's where we've been doing most of the walkthrough, then we're going to walk through it on the 12. So starting on the 6th with our left, slowly. Ready? And 1, 2, basic 3, 4, sweep it 5, 6, rock it 7 and 8, sweep it 1, 2, press it 3, 4, and cross 5, 3/4, 6, and 7 and 8, and step 1, 2, touch 3, 4 and 5, 6, lock 7 and 8, sweep it 1, 2 and 3, diagonal and 5, 6 and 7 and 8, and end the dance. Let's keep going on our 12. So our left foot is free. 1, side 2, and nightclub. 4, sweep it 5. 6, rock it 7 and 8, sweep it 1. 2, rock it 3. 4 and a 5 3/4, 6 and 2 full turns to my 9, 7 and 8, and ending on the right, step through 1, 2 and touch 3, 4 and 5, sweeping with the right, 6, lock it 7 and 8, and sweep 1. This is a serpentine. 3, 4, rock it 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Okay, because you're coming around that right and you just keep going into that last quarter into the beginning of the dance. That is all of it. Let's go ahead and dance it. 16 count intro, no tags, no restarts. Nice mellow song. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step left, step cross, basic. And sweep, cross, rock, side, rock. And sweep, cross, and rock. And cross, 3/4, and double turn. And step, back, and touch. Turn, back, sweep. Lock steps, and sweep. This is serpentine. Diagonal to the 6. Start again. And nightclub, sweep. Cross, rock, side, rock, and sweep. Rock, and turn. Double turn. And touch, and sweep. Lock steps. Serpentine.
Needless to say,
Diagonal.
I'm odds and ends, but that's me.
Start
I'm
again. 1,
stumbling
2,
away.
and basic. And sweep.
Slowly learning
Cross,
that
rock,
life is
side,
okay,
rock.
and say after
Cross,
me,
rock. Quarter,
it's
cross.
no better to
Double
be safe
turn.
than sorry.
And 1.
Take
Touch back. Back and sweep. Lock steps. And sweep. Serpentine. Back to the 6 to start again. 1.
I'll be gone
Cross, rock, side, rock.
in a day or two.
Lock steps. Serpentine. Start again. And 1. Cross, rock, side, rock.
You know
And sweep.
things that you say. Is it life or
Double turn.
just to play my worries away? You're all the things
Lock
I've
steps.
got to remember.
And serpentine.
Shining away. I'll be coming for you.
To the 6.
anyway.
Start again. 1.
Take on me.
Cross, rock, side, rock.
Take me on. day or two. I'll be gone
Cross rock, side rock.
in a day or two. In a day or two.
Sweep, step, flop, step. So pretty. How did you guys do? It's a serious dance, but oh so dancey. Dancers dance.